If I could have a minute. My tongue.
Oh.
I'm not so...
Of course they are.
How do you want me?
Why don't we just have...
Great
I'm not here to fight.
Good.
Then
And what's that?
survive.
I can't...
Why not?
No. I mean...
I can't. Excuse me.
Actually...
So let's...
You know what?
That's...
You're not here to give me another...
No amulet.
praise?
I appreciate it.
I do.
In that
I
case-
gotcha.
Here comes everyone's favorite
Friends turn enemies, partners turn foes. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have a lot of history together.
Our GM Cap continues to give us unexpected and exciting.
Wrestle him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
Is Bliss gonna tap? Is Bliss gonna tap? And this one is over.
Here is your winner!
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Alexa-Nikki match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
commanding the ring and forging her path. The captain.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, the Queen, MyRise.
Ever since she arrived in WWE, we've been wondering who Cap really is. Now, I think everyone can see.
A natural leader who is earning her colleagues' respect? That seems like a good reputation to have. Up aboard, it's go time for the captain.
The man has arrived.
And the WWE Universe is on their feet.
And the participants, first from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
She is as tough as they come.
Yeah, these days the outfits may be a little fancier, but the passion in Lynch remains the same.
Perhaps the most popular competitor in women's division history.
Well, you could say that Becky Lynch has carved out a Hall of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way. Well, I think it's safe to say there is nothing but trouble on the way.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
You know, Bayley claims that she's the one that built the women's division.
It's a claim Bayley has every right to make. She's the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion in history at 379 days.
Listen, Bayley couldn't be more aggressive. She couldn't be more vicious. And she claims she's a role model for all the women in WWE.
I can't believe Bayley has gone so far as to shave the name of her rival in the back of her head. Who does that?
Well, those of us that have hair to work with, Saxton, generally try to do mind games like that. Maybe we can get you a dry erase board for your head.
Well, you know what they say, guys? To be the man, you have to beat the man. And she's about to face the man.
Not going to go down without the fight of her life tonight.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender. By the end of this match, will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
Forearm gonna cut off the win. Guillotine applied.
Can Becky Lynch hold on?
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long. Wall with a bridge and out. Incredible. Strong forearm. Oh, top. Across.
Right into a drop. The elbow to the arm.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift. Uh-oh. Carefully measured.
Oh, man. Leg drop arm breaker. Timely reversal on Lynch.
And the role model with a right hand.
Hot shot stunner.
Oh, come on now. Bayley is just hamming it up for the crowd.
Cole, please don't give Bayley a reason to come over to our desk.
Fisherman suplex. And shoulders are down. She's quick to get her shoulder up.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
And gotta give our referee credit. She wasn't trying to influence the result there.
Oh, man. Leg drop arm breaker. Bayley's not looking so confident after taking that attack.
Some dominant offense there from the one and only man.
Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Able to reverse.
What are we going to see here?
Backpack. And she goes for the pin. Seriously, that wasn't a rope break. Not even close. Ah, jeez.
Oh, stomping away.
Bayley combats out of that.
It's about to end.
Bayley to Bayley. Is it enough? Denying a 2 count there.
And what kind of relaxed count was that?
This official knows there's more to the job than just looking at the shoulders, right?
Bayley turning up the intimidation factor.
Kick right on point. Big forearm. Oh, toss across.
Right into a drop. The elbow to the arm. And a kick.
You can almost feel the confidence oozing from Becky Lynch.
Systematic attack on the arm from Becky.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
That was a big-time onslaught from Lynch.
Short clothesline. The cover, shoulders down. She claws out of the pin.
You can't argue with the job our ref did there.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there.
Bayley delivering the kick to the gut for the rose plant.
Is it enough for Bayley? That's gotta be it.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
And after a devastating move like that, Bayley now able to contend with the fact that it's not over yet.
Followed by a stop. Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
Bayley might want to focus on her opponent more than the crowd.
Stomp to the leg.
Shoulders down.
Shoulder up before the count started.
Incredible power to kick out at just one. Lynch looking to secure.
Locked in. This will... What? No tap? No tap?
I can't believe it. This is complete misconduct from the referee. And the man stands victorious here tonight. You have to give credit to Bayley for giving it her all, but Becky Lynch was just too much.
Oh, props to Becky Lynch. When the man comes around to collect, someone's catching a beating. And that was too much for Bayley to endure.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Oh, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are, and I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here, and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Queen, MyRise.
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect. Cap is here, and she's ready to fight.
Bayley is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Understand this. Bayley will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that Women's World Championship. And that's why I love her.
None of those things will make a bit of a difference once the door of that cage closes behind her.
Bayley's going to survey the battlefield, then her forces will attack.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
She gets launched all the way to the other ring. Gotta find a way to get out of this. Boom, what impact. Uh-oh, this is gonna be nasty. There's the power into the jackhammer. Hey, Byron, just like you. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. Bayley clearly struggling to defend herself.
Bayley's being cut off at every pass. Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Here we go! Yokosuka cutter!
Shot to the body, now has the arm-trapped pump handle position on.
Oh, better end! There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that. I guess she plans to add injury to insult when she comes in to join the fray. And she's keeping the pressure on here.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody. Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
And I don't like it, but in war games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Getting carried, unsure what they're thinking.
If this were a tables match, that would be all she wrote.
Yeah, I don't see her writing much of anything after going through that table, though.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. DDT! We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. Oh, just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight.
Double axe handle.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Oh, man.
Oh, a forearm smack. She just got flung all the way to the other ring. Fires back with a crucial elbow. Set up in the corner of the ring.
She is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now this is going to get ugly. It's going to get bad up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Whoever's almost up, this next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Just agonizing pain for their opponent and enjoying every minute of it.
They're on the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match.
Under the apron now, looking to stack
From the top. Giving her team the numbers advantage and bringing a bit of backup into the ring. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up and driven down in the final prayer.
And there was some force on that move.
She's starting to crumble.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Oh, I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
They still do a lot of damage. Able to shift her weight and escapes.
No! You got to be kidding me.
Using the verticality of the cage to brutal effect.
I can't believe that connected.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
What in the world is about to happen here?
Whatever it is, it's going to hurt.
From the top, avalanche powerbomb.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in war games. She's got an answer for that.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up. And Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up.
Slam.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs? To the sky.
Draw from the top by the man.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. Oh, and a reversal.
Dakota Kai
Looking for an adjustment here.
Hazardous situation for Lynch.
And that definitely made solid impact. Oh, look at this. This is going to be nasty. Exploder suplex.
Got the front face line applied.
Nice suplex. And now it looks like she's struggling for air.
Continued shots to the core will do that to you.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Up into the electric chair.
Oh my God, a German suplex. That was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
Great strength being shown here. Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Check out this power. And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling.
Charlotte just found out firsthand that Bayley is not messing around. Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match.
The Queen ready to serve Bayley with the ultimate royal decree.
Ooh, full-on club.
Flair lining her up. Get the Queen's throne ready.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection. Bow to the crown. It's over.
Goodness.
Straight through the heart of the table.
Through the looking glass now, people. Anything goes from here on out. Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Flying.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring.
Without a care in the world, tossing flesh onto metal.
Things will go back to an even playing field with the next entrant. Oh, kick right to the back of the leg. Bayley's going to clear away with a rose plant.
Can Bayley take advantage?
And the attacks up there must be taking their toll. Her vision's got to be seeing some dark spots at this point.
Up to the electric chair, down for a drop.
And all that attention that was placed on attacking the torso seems to have paid off here.
That systematic breakdown could become the deciding factor.
A taste of bomb!
We've been waiting, and now War Games is officially begun.
Entering the battlefield and circumstances are finally sinking in. What athleticism!
And that's another focused attack to her torso area. Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring. And here we go, climbing up the cage. Watch out.
But meanwhile, here's Sky.
EO with the exclamation mark.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win. Bang! A migraine-inducing blow from that stop sign. Rodriguez, torso up. Top rope.
The colossal clutch. The colossal clutch.
This is it.
She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Here are your winners, the Queen, MyRise, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Raquel Rodriguez.
Victory for the cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
No way to sugarcoat it, gentlemen. This is about the...
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage.
Stop!
Into the side.
Down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Yeah, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap, named #1 contender, apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt...
Looking for a submission here.
And now inflicting the punishment.
An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. I haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, I'm not impressed.
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book, but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
And that toss sent them soaring.
We weren't expecting that power from someone this size. Oh, knee lift. Ooh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Just endless knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow. Able to interrupt the attack.
Look at this, just stop after stop after stop.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Driving them down for the final prayer.
Perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Dropping the leg.
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Hard work paying off for Liv.
Northern Lights. Now we have Liv Morgan.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
Into the corner now. Oh, what a kick. Vicious. And no countouts mean she has the whole outside to play with.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Endless kicks to the gut. I'll explain to you what that feels like.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Big! This competitor looking to up the ante right now as their opponent perched on the top rope about to join them. Oh my gosh, no way, no way!
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
An inverted Texas cloverleaf submission.
She is determined to escape. Oh, with authority. Slips out of the way.
Big boot.
Check out.
Uh-oh. Look at her answering back. Up top they go. Oh, well scouted by Ripley.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
This is just brute power. What a German suplex. We got a cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. And pure cheapness we just saw with that attack. Catches the leg. What a windmill kick!
Looking for a submission here.
And now inflicting the...
She breaks the hold.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Got the camel clutch locked. Prying apart her opponent's fingers. Needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
Morgan gets intercepted.
Oh, no. She could be caught here. Bad situation for her.
An uncanny showing of...
And they get the win. What a fatal four-way.
Here is your winner, the Queen, MyRise.
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman. Once a promoter, always a promoter. You have to wonder where her loyalty really is.
How can you say that, Corey? Cap has more than proven herself since coming to WWE.
Defeating...
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
Bringing indie cred and attitude to the
Shotzi ready to roll over the competition tonight like a tank.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack. Looking for a submission here.
And now inflicting the punishment. After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how I came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
It may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Queen. And from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I missed the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
Here is your winner, the Queen,
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow, it's gonna be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf, but I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kinda seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
You can see the emotion all over Cap's face. We are tied in this best-of-3 series, and she wants to win it at home.
That might be the daydream, but the nightmare comes when she loses it all in front of her hometown crowd. Can the prodigal daughter return home and win the Women's World Championship? The EST of WWE has come to TBD.
Do you think Bianca's got jitters here tonight, competing out of her element on the captain's home turf?
Bianca Belair is a world-class athlete and superstar, no matter what the venue. I think she'll be just fine.
Bianca wants to show everyone in TBD why she's the EST.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Queen, MyRise. And her opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top in this match.
A symbol of dominance for the woman who possesses the coveted title.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
Ouch. Kick to the abdomen. Oof. Gut punch. Nasty. Big headbutt. Oh, strong impact. That competitive streak of Belair getting challenged there. Left by the turnbuckles. Oh, what is she doing here? Hung up at the top rope.
Ooh! Double knees.
She responds with a counter. Belair was scouted there.
Toss to the outside. And their night's about to get worse. Drop kick finds the mark.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Setting up for something here. Oh, no, 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 no. Power bomb into the barricade.
That was a power bomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Kick to the back. Some hard offense landing on the champ.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around. Uranagi!
Man, oh man.
Uranagi! A determined sequence of attacks from her here.
Yeah, she's proven difficult to grab a hold of.
Knees meet face. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. She's sent flying into the corner.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
What more can these two superstars do to each other?
I think we're about to find out. Whatever it is, it's gonna hurt.
Avalanche powerbomb. Cover.
Two. She gets the shoulder up. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. Dumps her to the outside.
Oh, man.
Over the top.
Tope con hero. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. Sky high.
Oh, straight to the floor.
Good God. Just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder. The champ getting worked over here.
Yeah, she is not looking good right now.
Oh, look out. You gotta be kidding me. Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
Back into the ring.
Look out.
Whoa, what a landing. And that was a collision you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Came down like a wrecking ball on a sit. Belair can't avoid this.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Great reaction from Belair.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. No, 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 no. Power bomb out of the apron.
Hits to the core like that will render you useless.
What a counter. Evades their offense.
Oh, knee lift. Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Here we go.
And she's able to stop the count early.
Ow, ow.
that backfired on her.
Oh, the clothesline.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Placing them right where they want them. There they go, looking to put this one away, perhaps with one big, high-risk move. Opponent on the top rope, going up there to meet them.
Avalanche Spanish fly.
Top rope, putting it all on the line.
Launching. What a splash. Is it enough? The cover. There's two.
And still in this.
This is going to come down to who wants it more. Into the arm drag. Quick reversal.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, come on. Now why is a stop sign even under the ring?
And the pressure on Bianca continues to mount.
Bianca unable to find breathing room. Ooh, caught with a knee to the mush. Ooh, the cover. We can have a new champion. Cover.
And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment
into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.
Well, that didn't go quite like I thought it would.
No, it did not. What are we gonna do?
So some bad news about that. Geneva sent a photo of the TBD contract to legal, and the napkin checks out.
But it's on a napkin!
A legally binding napkin. You're still signed to TBD. And as long as that's the case, you can neither be WWE Women's World Champion nor a WWE superstar.
You're not serious?
Unfortunately, I am. The title will revert back to Bianca. Although now that she's healed, Becky will have an opportunity next week.
There's gotta be something we can do to fight this!
I wish there was, but my hands are tied. Good luck out there. It's been something.
In a heartbeat. And it's supposed to make me feel bad?
Think so? Is it working?
Hit her again! Hit her again!
Stop it! I don't want to hear it. For someone who cares so much about taking care of the business, you're not taking care of your own right now. And you haven't been blameless in this? Seriously, stop acting like children. Figure this out. Not so easy without someone to prop you up. You never would have gotten anywhere without me.
If you wanted me back here so bad, why the hell did you push me away to WWE? I didn't think you'd succeed. This is really all because you got jealous of my success? You were jealous of me? I was never jealous of you! I was jealous you brought more of yourself to WWE than you ever brought to me! Do you feel any better now? That you forced me back here?
No. And I hurt like hell.
Same.
Now that makes me feel better.
You were the one who always wanted me to try new things. Push myself harder, level up. Aren't you happy that I finally started taking real chances?
I am. I would have been happier if you'd done it sooner.
Maybe I wasn't ready yet.
Maybe I wasn't able to push you far enough.
But you did all of this, Geneva. You were the one who pushed me to the tryout, who pushed me to accept Regal's offer.
I just didn't realize what I was giving up. Who I was giving up.
You never gave me up. Besides, I'm here now, aren't I?
Nah. You're fired.
What?
We're getting you back to where you belong.
It's not going to be easy to get you back to WWE.
If it's gonna be way too much work, aside from the constant bullying from you, I've actually been enjoying my time back in TBD. Is it even worth it?
I'm totally kidding. Regal's been calling me every day trying to get me to release you from your contract. And I happen to know from him that Becky needs a challenger for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania.
I hate you right now.
Love you too. Listen, since I'm more or less the reason you're in this position in the first place.
More or less?
Okay! Entirely the reason you're in this position in the first place, okay? I'll handle all the arrangements and annoying contractual paperwork stuff for your once-in-a-lifetime surprise mystery opponent return at WrestleMania.
Wow, this is gonna be huge. Thank you. You should, put the contract on a napkin.
Maybe I will. You've had a number of personalities in your WWE career. What you need to decide now is how you want to return at WrestleMania.
I've spent my whole career marching to the beat of my own drum, and my WrestleMania return's gonna be no different. I'll put together something new.
I respect that. Just make sure you have your gear and entrance plan all set by WrestleMania. You sure you can handle that?
Don't worry, I'll have it ready. And this time, I want you by my side.
By your side? What are you talking about?
Come with me to WWE. It's clear you can still go in the ring, or they can definitely use you backstage. You could run circles around Troy.
Oh, Cap. You know I'd love to. But I can't.
We both know Regal will sign you.
It's not about Regal. TBD's been growing since you left, and the co-branded WWE show pushed us even further. I belong here, promoting the next generation of wrestlers. I've got to go my own way. You go yours.
This feels worse than before. More final.
Hey. Sometimes you've got to have an ending to have a new beginning, right? But that doesn't mean I won't be at WrestleMania. I'll just be in the crowd, cheering my lungs out.
Kayla Braxton here, just hours from the official start of WrestleMania with Women's World Champion Becky Lynch, who still doesn't know the identity of her mystery opponent tonight. Becky, are you at all worried that not being able to prepare for a specific opponent will leave you at a disadvantage tonight?
I know a thing or two about disadvantages, Kayla. But what I know about disadvantages are overcoming and rising above them. Case in point. After my injury at War Games, I came back better than before. Dispensed of the person responsible for that injury so hard that she had to leave WWE. And then made quick work of Bianca Belair and the Women's World Championship. I may not know who my opponent is tonight, but I know this. I'm walking out of WrestleMania WWE Women's World Champion.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Listen to that ovation for the Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch.
The man had to crawl over broken glass to win gold again. Whoever her mystery opponent is had better be ready for the fight of her life.
One thing you know for sure is that Becky Lynch is going to give it everything she's got.
Becky Lynch walked in as champion and intends to walk out the same way. It's Cap. The mystery opponent is Cap.
Look at the glare from the champion. Becky Lynch is ready to start throwing hands.
And she has every right to. Trying to sabotage the man's WrestleMania moment by bringing Cap back at the last second deserves a punch in the mouth.
Cap is not just facing Becky Lynch tonight. She's standing eye to eye with destiny.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Queen, MyRise. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
Cap's journey to WrestleMania saw her claw her way from the Indies to the top, only to be hurled back down again. But now, on the heels of this surprise appearance, she's here on the grandest stage of them all.
Somehow it seems that each obstacle Cap has faced on the road to the showcase of the Immortals has made her stronger.
I may not have always been Cap's biggest fan, but I respect what she's gone through to get to this moment. But all that struggle means nothing if she fails to get the job done against her one-time partner, Becky Lynch.
The champ getting put on the back foot here. Held in a perilous position.
Big-time driver.
Momentum is running away from Becky fast.
Becky's facing adversity here.
And Lynch was scouted there. All right, back to it, returning to the ring. She scores big with the counter.
Reversal! What a counter! Firm control. Kick right to the face.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
These string of attacks are keeping her off her game.
Yeah, she's on the bad end of every maneuver. Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Blast off.
Lynch saw it coming. This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Compromised position here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Oh, my gosh. Runs into the post.
Look at this series of forearms over and over again.
Nice.
And momentum is slipping away from Lynch.
The man's got to figure something out.
She's on unsteady leg.
Going up high.
What in the world?
This may pay off big time, or could lead to disaster.
I can't look.
Then don't. Everyone else enjoy.
Are you kidding me? Avalanche Spanish fly. Climbing up to the top now.
Lift off.
Big miss right there.
Carefully measuring. Seated bionic elbow.
She's able to get out of the way.
What a boot. She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thing.
Up high.
Frog splash. For the win. 2 count.
No, the champ holds on.
this match going.
Oh, flapjack. Gosh, landing face first.
Up and around and down.
Uh-oh. Oh, and return fire from Lynch. And that holds Becky back.
Imminent doom for Becky here.
Sit-out powerbomb. The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
We have a new champion.
The Cap has made a definitive statement by returning to WWE and becoming the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania.
What a return. I can't wait to see the next chapter.
And if her first outing is any indication, the sky's the limit for this superstar, who's proven she's ready to not only put her body, but her whole heart on the line when it comes to this business.
I love to see you get nostalgic, Byron, thinking about the past.
I'm thinking about the future. What personalities will she bring? What epic battles will she fight?
What will she unleash upon the WWE Universe?
I guess we'll find out. Soak it in, Cap. You deserve this moment. For Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole. This is your new champion, and this is WrestleMania.